We were thinking to use an agency to book our flight, hotel and train tickets.
But I think we can handle it ourselves. So you know what?
Let's do it our way! Today we are going to show you how we book everything for our trip. And this video we divide it into 3 parts: flights, hotel and train tickets. Because for us these one are the 3 musts that you have to do first when you start booking a trip. And we already spoke about musts in our last video. In case you're interested, I'm gonna leave the link here or somewhere around.
And let's be honest, China is more complicated than Europe, so I suggest you to take a note, because today we're gonna save you a lot of time, money and some stressful situation.
Yep. It's 2026 and you still don't know how to book flights for South Korea and China?
Here is how we do it. For us, the best strategy is to use Skyscanner first, so you can have a general idea of the price and the flight company. And after, you can go and check in the official flight website. For example, Sichuan Airline or Scandinavia Airline or Korean Air.
We mostly recommend you that because in case something happen, like they delay the flights or they cancel it, it's always way easier to contact the company and let them fix it for you than using third-party agency like Booking or Dreams, that sometimes you can get some problem. So now we're gonna do it together.
We are on Skyscanner now. I'm using the Italian website, but I set it on English so everybody can understand. It's really easy to use. You just set from the top here if you want one way or with return. If you want to add nearby airports or direct flights to your trip, you can choose where you're coming from. So for example, I put Milan and your destination. I put Seoul for this example. So when you have to choose the dates, it's going to show you even the colors of the dates. So some days are going to be orange when it's going to be a little bit expensive, as shown in here, like estimated lowered price for person for economy class. The red one are the most expensive, and for example the green are the good price. Now everything is super expensive, but for example you see May and June that are low season, they're going to be cheaper. We can find some search hotel, some flights here. We can search some flights in here. So for example, I'm gonna put the 6th till the 30th of May. You set how many people are going, like 1 adult for me in economy class. You apply it, and I don't want hotel for the example, so I'm gonna take it out. Anyway, Skyscanner is gonna show us here now hotels, as I said. No, he didn't show them. Yeah, down here he will show hotel. And here now it's gonna show us the best option for him from the top till the worst one. And it will load till you can see the bar here. Now when it disappears, it finishes to elaborate it. It will show us if the price are good, too expensive or really good. It will show us even the stops. If you want direct, 1 stop or 2 stop or more, you can take it out or put them in if you want to see the difference. If you want, for example, only direct flights, it's going to be expensive, but there is even, I didn't even know that there was a direct flight from Milan to Seoul, but they're really expensive. For example, if I can accept 1 stop, you will see the price already lower it down. You can set if you want cabin bag, check-in bags, the time, if you want a selected airline company, you can select basically everything. And after, if you find the flight that you want, for example, now I will go with the cheapest one. It will show you a page where there are like website, third site website, where you can buy the tickets. As I said in the video, I will always recommend the official website. Even if you see 1 star, I don't know what's the problem, but anyway, it's the flight that you're gonna take. I will always recommend it because if something happens, as we said, they will help you really easily compared to third part. Like for example, Booking is still good for flights, but if something happens, for example, the airline change the time or it get cancelled, it's way more difficult to get a refund or a new ticket. Meanwhile, if you buy it from the official website, it's gonna be basically immediate. But still, with Booking, I never had problems. Trip.com, as you can see, is still a little bit cheaper. yeah, 20 euro less. And I will never recommend the first 2 or 3 that appear. Trip.com is pretty good. Go to Gate or My Trip sometimes are good, but it's always like third site. So now we're gonna see just for fun how much was the price in Air China. For the third site, we seen that it was around 460, I think. It was in Trip.com. 466. Oh, in China I'm not allowed. I will never know, guys. I'm forbidden from China. They banned me. I don't know. So let's try with another flight. Let's try from this one. With Etihad. I don't even know which company is that. Etihad airline. For example, it's, you see Trip.com is 956. Etihad is 1035. Most of the time in the official website, if you log in and you create an account, you get a better price, or in the phone app, sometimes you get discount, you always get like lower price in there. And you just fill it up in here, you see, you just press it, you open the website, and if you buy directly from here, you will have no problem. I honestly never had any problem with Trip.com, I always use it, I never had problems. Even one time my flight got delayed, he changed it directly for me. I didn't have any problem, but I know that sometime you can have problems with it. So that's it for the tutorial for now.
Do you know that 90% of hotels in China are not allowed to host foreigners?
Here is exactly how we found the ones that do and how we booked them. There are 2 websites that you can use to book hotel. Booking and Trip.com, the international website of chitrip.com.
Where the C stand for Chinese, so it's ChineseTrip.com. So if you try to log in on that website, it's gonna be everything in Chinese. I can guarantee you that. And be really careful if you use Trip.com or Chi.com, because some of the hotels in China are only the license to accept the mainland ID, so the Chinese one. So in case you book it and you get the flight and you arrive there and you're really tired, you just want to go in your room, rest. When you get inside the hotel and you try to check in, they will deny it. So be always super careful about it. And you can find it if they have the license, always in the rules of the structure in Trip.com. You will just find it after like you have to pay the deposit that they will give you back or some other information. But check it, it's really important.
Yes. For China, we recommend more Trip.com.
Yes.
Because you can find more hotel than like with better price. But in South Korea you can check both, because sometimes the price is more cheaper in Trip.com, but they have less like hotel or room. So you have to find out. You can check it in both of them. Yeah.
Well, you can use even Booking.com for China, but the prices are way higher and there is like way fewer hotels in there.
Yes.
Be always careful. Do you know how to avoid getting rejected on train?
Or overcharged for ticket?
Let's start with South Korea. If you have to take any short connection by train, we recommend you to use Korail. That's the official website. It's going to be probably somewhere here around. And it's where the tickets are cheapest and it's the official one. So you will have no problem with that. If you have to take any long connection by train, we recommend you to use Trip.com. That you're gonna basically buy a pre-sale of the ticket, because from the official website you can only buy like 2 weeks ago before your trip, and most of the time they go sold out. So use Trip.com to buy the pre-sale, so you will not risk it that you don't have it. And in South Korea there is even a really famous website that is called the Rail Ninja. He has a different name. Sometimes if you search it on Google you can find even a Korean train or something similar. It's always the same brand, let's say. And we do not recommend you to buy it from them, because all the tickets on there are gonna be like Trip.com, so it's gonna be a pre-sale, but the price is way higher. We try to compare them. You will probably get 2 pictures here. One, it was around 30-40 euro when I checked, and the other one was around 50-60 euro. So let's go with Trip.com.
For China, it's going to be more or less the same. We suggest you to use trip.com for the long connection by train, and 12306, the official website, for the short connection by train. Yeah.
Now we are on trip.com, the international version of G-Trip. Just for showing you, I will put the website, the official one, and it's everything in Chinese. Now the translator is translating everything for us, but this one is the official one. You can use it too. Some prices are cheaper sometime, but be always careful to the mainline DD, as I said in the video. Now we will go back to the international one because it's going to be easier for you to understand it. It's really an intuitive website. You can find it both to the left, to the centrum of the website. For example, if you want to book some train from Chengdu to Shanghai the 28th of March, you can search it and we'll get all the different options. They're going to be quite expensive because it's a 13-hour train. And even trip.com will already say it in here that the tickets are not on sale yet, but you can reserve them because we went to March. If you press it, even it should pop up a page where he explaining you that you can buy them only 15 or less, and after that is reservation. And if we go back, I will show you even from here. If you press in the dates, you will see that where is the clock is because you're gonna have to pre-book them. It's gonna be a pre-sale, and you can see you can do it only 2 months in advance. Meanwhile, if you are in the same month, you can buy them directly. We see if now there is some tickets still available. Yep, there is still some, and he will even recommend you the best one or the popular one or the fastest. It's really easy to use. This website is super useful too. For example, even attraction, if you want to see any, you can go to Chongqing. You don't even have to write what you want to see. You can just search it, so maybe you can find even more activities that you didn't know about. You will always start from the best seller, but you can literally find everything like the museum, the pedestrian street. I don't even know what you have to do in here. I mean, what you have to buy. It's just showing it. That is something really interested for people. The ticket for the zoo, for museum, you can literally buy tickets for everything in Chongqing, or even eSIMs. So I will really recommend it. It's really useful and really easy to use. So use trip.com, guys.
They were all of our tricks for this video. I hope you enjoy them and you will find them useful. And if you like this video, leave a like. Write in the comment a small cat emoji so we know that you watch it all. And if you like our content, you can see more of our video or start following us. We will really appreciate it and it's going to be really helpful to us.
Yeah.
Bye!
Ciao!